Hello, good morning. My name is Johan Snider, and my capstone is an Android app called the Quick and Easy Timeline Planner. It's a way for students to help get organized by creating and helping them out with time management. My client was the Center for Student Success, and my capstone advisor was Kate Lockwood. So my problem statement is that time management is strenuous, especially for students, especially if when students have multiple assignments to work on, whenever they sit down and study. There's always too many other things to do, too many distractions, and it's really hard to focus. So my solution is an Android application that when the student sits down to start working, they spend a few minutes thinking about the things that they need to do and the amount of time that they want to spend on each task. Essentially, my app is a to-do list with a timer. And so they enter that information into the app, and then they hit go, and the app just displays the task that they're working on and how much time they have left to work on it, and then sends them a notification when they need to move on to their next task. When students work this way, it's really important that they realize it's not trying to finish the task in 20 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour, but just making as much progress as they can before moving on to their next task. In this way, we get to work on all of the things we need to, as opposed to getting stuck on problems, 2 or 3 things down our to-do list, and then it takes like a few more hours, and then all the things at the end of our to-do list we don't work on. So, the first semester of the class, I met with the Center for Student Success, and we talked about the workflow and how students would use an app like this. I designed it, and then I published the first prototype in February. I sent it out to some of my peers to get some feedback from them, and they did some testing. I got a great helping information of, oh, hey, this doesn't work and this image didn't scale right. So I spent a month fixing that, and I published the final version in April. And then after that, the Center for Student Success sent out an email to their mailing list to help me promote my app. I also contacted a high school prep program that I volunteer for in the summer called the Leap Foundation, and they have 1,600 people like them on their Facebook page, and I asked them to feature me in a post, which they did. So after that promotion, my app was able to get 153 downloads, which I was pretty happy about. The tools I used for doing this was Eclipse and the Android SDK I developed on a Windows laptop. I published the app with Google Play, and I also got a little bit of experience using Illustrator to make my poster, and I organized some documents and most of my code in Google Drive. The experiences I learned were just a great example of what it would be like to be an independent developer working on a project, doing all of the code and all of the design just with one person. I got a great, I learned a lot about Android, as well as just the publishing and distributing and how to update an app to keep it as great as you can be. Thank you for your interest in my project, and if any of you would actually like to download my app, you can search for it on Google Play. You can search for the Quick and Easy Timeline Planner. I think it'll come up if you try to type in Johan, Monterey Bay, time management, something. And if you'd like to join me for my poster session, I'll be in room 104. Thank you.